At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Adam, and we got Lindsay. There she is.
Hello and good evening, everyone.
Hey, finally, we made it. A couple minutes late, but better than nothing.
Busy day at the farm.
It is. You know, finally we got some nice weather, which is a change for here.
Oh yeah. Anything over 60, it's a win in our book.
I know. So yeah, you know how fast things can change in crypto. You know, I saw this tweet earlier tonight, and I was like, all right, Richard is telling us that, you know, Hex. Well, earlier I saw a tweet that Hex, you know, dipped down. I think it was Rags's tweet. You know, for 90 days it looked horrible, and then made a new all-time high and cycled back. And then Richard's tweet talking about how he held for 10 years, and then looking at Pulse and PulseX's price from the sacrifices, you know, we're starting to trickle down.
Yeah, the ladies were talking about that last night, how there seems to be a great divide on those social media between where they want to see the liquidity go.
Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of expected it. I mean, if you actually look at the chart, it did so. PulseX literally mimicked Saucer Swap's launch. Like they both pretty much did 3x. Yeah,
good call on that one, CEO. You've been calling that one for months.
Hey, I mean, they're so similar, and like when it's a fair launch, I mean, you can't really manipulate it. You know, the crazy numbers were all in bull markets, and things just get skewed. And yeah, I think Richard is trying to brace us for the worst, or at least, you know, have us hodl and think long term. You know, don't sell out of your bags right now. Don't sell out early. You know, look at what he endured. $30. He bought the top. It went right down to $2.
Could go back to $30 at the top of Bitcoin and think about that one for a second, because, you know, I mean, if you put yourself in a situation where PulseX, if they did the same thing, throw it out there. Could you imagine being like, well, at the top, I sold the top at 30. What? Regrets.
To do, yeah. You know, but then, you know, how fast all of a sudden, you know, we have breaking news that, what do you know? The right and the left struck a deal to avoid a default in the debt. So obviously we knew this was coming, but it's official now. I don't know who the hero is going to be yet, but all right, what is up with this? Ugh. There we go. But
well, I mean, yeah, again, you called this one too, but it's good to show that they're all that yelling that's been going on is really just hot air.
Yeah. It was inevitable. I mean, what were they really going to do? I mean, default and send everything into more chaos?
No, no, not yet, because they have to have like that solution hand and lock and key ready to turn, and that key's not ready to turn yet. It's still correlating. I mean, remember, we're going to be, those payment rails are going to be parallel for the next how many months, until September. So since we're running parallel payment rails, until that all boils down into one, we're really not going to see too much crazy. We'll see a bunch of crazy nonsense, but it'll be so much FUD, you know?
Yeah. I'm curious to see like how when China goes live with their crypto, if that really does anything to the market, like if it creates any like alt season I think like Apple's making some announcement in early June, and like the XRP case could settle. So there's a bunch of things that like feel like at any moment could catapult like crypto into the limelight, and this like negative stereotyping will kind of disappear. It can happen so fast. I mean, a week of good headlines and everyone's right back into it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why it's funny. A week of good headlines would put us right back up in there, but there's still a lot of weak hands that need to be shaken out, and a lot of crypto that needs to go back and be bought so that it can be rebought again, right?
Yeah.
So stop selling your crypto, because you're not going to want to buy it back for more. You're not going to want to buy it back for more in the future.
Nope. And that's the goal of the mainstream narrative, is to do exactly that, is to get you to sell right here at a penny and a half on ETH, or just under a penny and a half on ETH. And now Pulsechain has officially taken the lead.
Yeah, look at that.
A $375 T-share. I mean, that kind of hurts.
I mean, it does kind of hurt.
That stinks.
It's so good.
Damn.
Oh man.
But this is crazy right here. I mean, $8 Uniswap swap, PulseX swap, 16 cents. That's a big difference right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, people are going to be looking back at this and like, I don't know. I say that like, I would assume in like a year's time, people are going to be looking back at this and being like, oh my God, it was $4 to $38 for a T-shirt. What was I thinking? It's so hard to get anybody on board right now, because it's numbers are going, well, let's just say that looks like, to some, it looks like they're going backwards. But I mean, this is really exciting times. Like, we're not going to see this for long. I know we've been saying that again, but it really is. It's anyway, you guys know, you're smart. Don't keep preaching.
Yeah, exactly. Hex decorrelating again. Remember when this happened last time? Yeah, I don't. It does. I think, yeah, P-Hex for sure. But it's like we're decorrelated right now. Yeah, the whole ecosystem. I mean, everything today is the polar opposite, and that's great. I would love for us to have like our own island out inside of crypto, where we don't even have to worry about anything else. That would be awesome. I mean, we'll be there in the future.
Yeah.
We saw that OKX just hired 100 more full-time jobs because of the demand. Now that Pulsechain is live, they can't keep enough bodies in the building to maintain their system. So
that's right. Hiring 100 deep to come and keep up with the demand on Pulsechain. Way to go, OKX.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's just coincidence or not, but
I mean, can't be.
The biggest community in crypto. You got to hire some people. You don't want to go down now. You don't want the Hex or Pulse community coming after you.
Yeah. No, definitely not. And some of the articles that came out was cracking me up. If you went through and Googled like Pulsechain Hex launch, Hex Pulsechain launch, the FUD that comes up is hysterical, and all points back to like one character, and it's all off the same tweet. And it's like, come on, if anybody's going across reading these articles, like, if you can't do the math that it's only a one-sided story, I mean, well, God's sake, there's a crypto out there for you. It's just not Hex.
Yeah. And this Hex also too, the first tour stop in Dublin, California. They had their meet and greet there. So this was awesome.
There you go. The volume is finally working on the replay.
There's Hex. Is that Hex right?
Hey, Suze.
There she is. Last minute there. That's awesome.
Oh, that's fun. It's so good to see so many familiar faces getting around and getting the good word out. Looks like they had a good turnout. How exciting.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely looks like there's like at least 30 people.
Amazing.
Especially for stop 1, too. That's awesome.
Yep. That's just kicking it off live, Dublin, California, off they go. Yeah, I was gonna say, there you go. I bet it does bring back some memories for you. It brings back some memories for you too, huh, CEO?
Yeah, exactly. I know that was great. I can't wait to. That's where it's at, actually, in person. We're gonna be having our event out here in a couple weeks, but like just out every time we're out in public, I feel like there's always someone you could talk to. Someone always walks up to you. It's just like, I don't know. I enjoy just like telling people about crypto. Wherever you run into them out there.
Oh, I can't wait for our event. I'm really excited to get more eyes and more ears on crypto in our local community and start building that network from the ground. 10 people in 10 miles.
Yeah.
10 more people in 10 miles, let's say.
Let's see. This XBTC is trending. Let's see if it's still pumping like crazy. Oh yeah, look at that. Up to $10 now. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Shout out Mobius. I think he bought some at like a couple bucks.
You rascal.
I mean, it was. I'm pretty sure he did. I got scared. I didn't do it. I don't know. The last Gunther bag of Pulse Doge seemed to have gotten wrecked. Well, I mean, I sold it all, but
what is Pulse Doge at now? I don't even know. I haven't looked.
$1.
I haven't looked since it went up, like hit around $1 something.
Oh no, hold on. Sorry, no, it's at 20 cents on ETH. Oh,
20 cents?
yeah.
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 Ew.
Yeah. No.
And
Well, but I guess a lot of liquidity moved over to Pulsechain, which is actually good. I hope that is like starts to become common. Is that people say screw Ethereum, we're just gonna go over to Pulsechain.
I mean, why wouldn't they? When they discover that they have less expensive gas fees, why wouldn't you save the money on gas and put it towards your crypto?
Oh no, I mean, it's $1.14. It's almost 5 times more expensive over here on Pulsechain, which that's great. That's exactly what Pulse is here for.
Oh, I honestly
mess around and do this stuff and Degen into like Aave, which rugged in my face. But I'm just kidding. I'm holding this long term. I don't care.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Oh, well, Jesus, what the hell's happening?
That looks like a double black diamond falling off that cliff.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was loving it yesterday. And then, yeah.
And then today you needed a Metacopter.
I went to sleep last night, loving it. And then, bam, little 90% correction. But when you're messing around with something that has $30,000 in liquidity, this is what you got to expect. Like, this is why you have to put in what you can afford to lose. Because, like, I don't care. I put 1 million PulseX into here. Whatever. It's $80 or whatever it is, $70. So if it goes to zero, great. If it goes to $1,000, great. Like, you have to have that attitude. If you're putting more in and you're stressing out, you're going to be staring at the chart. It's just horrible. So
I kind of equate it to like standing in front of a slot machine. If you're standing in front of a slot machine and you're biting your fingernails, then it's not as fun because, then you're like, I don't know. Even the win isn't as fun because it's like, oh man, I got out of that one alive. I mean, let's not lie. The win is a little fun. But anyway, sorry.
No, I'm just looking at this hilarious Poochie thing.
Oh, what is it called? Poochie?
Yeah. Yeah, Poochie.
Interesting.
Yep. Yep. Gucci with a P.
Okay.
I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. So I bought some of it a couple days ago. I mean, it's up a little bit. But we're getting wrecked with Pepe. I don't know what's going on with that. It's just Pepe does not like Pulsechain. Too many P's, I think. Well, I don't know what is wrong with this. All right. Wow. Jeez. All right. Pepe is just completely wrecked.
It's not having any of that, huh?
Yeah.
That's on the interesting.
Yeah. What's up, Jack? How you doing, my man?
Which Pepe is it? Is it on? You're looking at Pulse?
Pepe Pulse. Pepe Rap Pulse.
Yeah.
because I know there is one that was, I think, Pepe on the USDC, but I'm so leery to buy anything that's yeah, I knew it. Look at that. So Pepe raw. See, that's exactly, look at that. Pepe, the USDC one. Look at that. It was up for 3 days, and someone was asking about it in the Discord, and I was like, man, I don't know. Be careful with anything USDC. And look at that. Sure enough, bam.
Abe, do you want the contract numbers for this one or the last one?
Here it is 1933.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat. But I don't know if you can if you're able to copy and paste something from the YouTube chat. I don't think you can. Yeah, that's the one that I bought because there's actually $50,000 in liquidity, and the Pepe USDC was like 8,000, and then there's another which was this? Yeah, 7989. I guess there's two of them.
Mm.
Yeah, this one's got 93 going in liquid. So I don't understand it either, bro. It's just so confused. Like, honestly, I don't get it. Like, there's 3 or 4 of them. Like, obviously the USDC one was a rug, but I mean, I don't know what the difference between if this is a new one that was created. I don't know, but I mean, they're so similar. But even regardless, I'm just throwing a couple bucks into them just for fun because right now, I mean, this is like the boring time in crypto. I mean, what else? I mean, there's some liquidity providing. I mean, yeah, we can harvest our LP coins, whatever. But it's like I want to degen. I want to have fun, scratch some lottery tickets off, and that's buying these meme coins and some other stuff.
Well, Pulsechain was promised to be a big old playground, right?
Yeah. I'm so, oh, there's the Wrap Bitcoin pool. There it is. Look at that. It's back.
It's back.
All right. I like that. Bring over some of that BTC. I love how that, yeah. That's awesome, bro. That's good. That's exactly what we need. You know, the next thing we need is like some kind of a SHIB campaign out there that just goes after SHIB hard and gets some and gets parity, or I don't know, something on Pulsechain where, yeah, look at that. SHIB is up. This is perfect. Hell yeah. SHIB's got 60K in liquidity, up 36% in 24 hours. Pump the hell out of this and get all the influencers talking about it on Pulse. And then go through all the blue chip coins one at a time and pump them all. And I think that's a great way to get to a bunch of people that don't know they have these coins over here.
So many people don't even know that they have coins.
I know. Seriously, outside of like our ecosystem, like we take for granted that everyone knows about Pulsechain, but they don't.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel, I mean, for the next few weeks, I feel kind of awesome. And every Discord room I go into, they're like, "What? We have copies?" I'm like, "Yeah, go check it out." I look like a mad genius. Thanks, Richard Hart.
Yeah, and it's like it's the best way to get like just people to just take a look. If you have something, if you have a big bag on ETH and you have something over here that's worth like 15%, you'll take a look. I feel like I'm sure Richard knows exactly like the gate theory on that. Like what percentage of the bag you got to hold for it to be worth it, and like.
Well, we'll see.
Let's get the ERC20s back to the PRC20. Yep. Like, just like Hex is, like Texan 2 is now more expensive on Pulsechain than on ETH. So like all the coins in our ecosystem are making the migration over, and everything will follow. It's like, why would you pay the ETH gas fees if you don't have to? I just don't understand.
I mean, unless you're a glutton for punishment and you really like just throwing it out there. I'm really excited to get out there and onboard. Honestly, I've been waiting for over 2 years now, chomping at the bit. ready to get these things moving, and tools are coming. It's going to make it just that user experience is going to be so much easier. The easier it is, the more people will want to come and play. Right now it's confusing that's a lot of the other part we're hearing. A lot of other communities is a little confusing over here. So people are waiting a little bit to see. I mean, if you're adventurous and you're ready to go, like you've already been in the ecosystem and participating, but a lot of people are waiting on the outside, just kind of let some of the dust settle, spring cleaning, housewarming, all that good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's already Memorial Day weekend, so it's like summer's pretty much here.
Yeah.
And now the crisis is averted. If we could have like the Ripple lawsuit settle with some kind of decent outcome, and then have the Apple and their AI stuff, or I think they were going to announce something with the App Store, I believe in early June, like the 5th or 6th. So there's a couple cool things coming that are bullish for crypto.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this year we're gonna get some really exciting news this summer, and then we're gonna get like a fun little, like we're gonna get a little bit alleviation from so much of the pain, so to speak. Like if you're in that situation where it's like, if this is a painful market to you, we're gonna get a little bit of alleviation just because energies are changing. And then throughout the summer, we might have a really good time. And then I really feel like we're gonna like be in like sideways / max pain mode until next June.
What's that? June 2024.
June 2024, and then I think we'll start seeing like a killer into 2025.
Because 2019 was decent, and then we started slamming back hard.
Yeah, 2019 was about the same shift. We were seeing a major shift in energies. About a 20-year cycle was closing, and now we're seeing, like, from now until June, we're seeing a square of energies closing. So we're going to see a little bit of shift in those that stuff. Well, anyway, I won't go too sideways. I'll say that for another one. But anyway, so there's patterns are repeating themselves or shifting themselves in place. We all just kind of follow along with them.
I mean, money's about to flood into the markets inevitably.
Yeah.
They're stuck. The Fed is stuck between printing and printing. I mean, the cat's out of the bag right now. So I think, I don't know. I'd love to see, I don't understand how, like, this whole inflation narrative is here. Because, like, if we're in this massive state of inflation, how is the stock market not making new all-time highs? How is lumber still the same price as it was in the 80s? How is there still a ton of stuff that's the same price, if not cheaper, and not making new all-time highs? If inflation was running rampant, if cash was trash, everything would be skyrocketing, but it doesn't seem like it's the case.
Well, it only skyrockets in pocketed bubbles so that it doesn't cause mass hysteria and mass panic. So, like, yeah, we did see the cost of lumber and goods of that nature rise for, the service, like that industry that they were servicing. And then you also saw such a rise and a spike in the healthcare industry, and look at all of the economic energy that flowed that way. So it'll just be like these little pop-offs throughout the economy that'll be popping up. I mean, word travels fast, and without social media, like now that people are, what we're socialed and censored on social media. What this is crazy. This is an invasion of my privacy that I signed everything over to for you. Like there's no turning back on that one, and you can only fool somebody for so long. And once you fool me once, shame on me. But if you fool me twice, like shame on me if you fool me twice, right? So they can't keep doing the same puppet show forever. They've got to switch it up and throw little narratives everywhere. But like the headlines will all coincide. Like they'll all look like this through the next coming weeks.
Well, it's exactly the Biden is like the old dementia riddled man, doesn't know what he's doing, and is running the economy into the ground. And then you're gonna have like Ron DeSantis or Trump come back in and save the day with some great crypto laws and CBDC for wholesale, not retail. They'll blame everything on the current administration, and they'll come through, and then everyone will just be distracted by the next thing, and it'll be just whoop on to the next. and everyone will forget exactly where we even were. That this is like the third time in 5 or 6 years we had to raise the debt ceiling. It's like, people just forget so quick now. It's crazy.
Well, so many people are uneducated and they're completely unaware of what that even means in the first place. And until it hits home where there's like, familiar, like pain right in front of you, it's not something that you turn to pay attention because, taking care of kids, you're busy working on this. And if you're off shouldering those responsibilities of that knowledge, it makes it like you're going to wake up, like some people are going to wake up one day and be like, whoa, where did this come from? And you're like, this has been coming for many, many years. We just did a fantastic stream last week with Regs and Facing Reality, talking about money and where we started from and where we are today.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we kind of fought that. Yeah, I would love to see. I'm curious to see now if we start to pump because of this debt ceiling news. I mean, it was coming inevitable, but that'd be great if we could get back to like 30K and then have the Apple news come out that they're doing something, they're going to allow crypto in the App Store without paying or charging 30% fees. And then have Ripple settle with the SEC, that go well. And then, there's a couple like a lot happening. China goes live with their retail market June 1st. So like 5 days away. So, I mean, next week, I mean, who knows? I mean, you never know. Like you always got to be prepared for both sides. You got to be prepared for red bubbles and green bubbles. If Hex goes to $1 or if it stays at a penny or drops down to a half a cent in the next 3 months, you got to be ready for both sides because nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Now we have a lot of area to play around and a big playground to play in.
Richard's hard. I mean, he was like, his tweets were pretty much like, emphasizing the hodl, don't get shaken out. And now, we get this this news of the debt ceiling. So hopefully that can kind of bring some money into the market. And hopefully China goes rampant. They start degening like crazy. And that pumps some of the altcoins and just, we get the next narrative, whatever it is, that pumps in the next couple months. Because there will be one that comes out of Asia that pumps the altcoins because it happened twice already this year. And the way that what I'll do is just go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap and go to the exchanges and categories and then exchanges. And you can look at the Asian exchanges and see what coins are pumping. And it kind of gives you a great idea for what was it, CoinGecko? I haven't been, as you can tell, I haven't been on here in a long time.
Gecko.
We've been good lately. Exchange based. There we go.
Yeah.
Actually, no, this is not. Wow.
No.
There it is. Jesus. Here you go. Centralized exchanges and dexes and category. Go to CoinGecko and go to categories. There we go. Jeez. And then go to centralized exchanges and go look at like OKB, KuCoin. And you can look down and see what the volumes are. All right. Wow. All right. It's CoinMarketCap.
It was rumored that Pulsechain's coming to the KuCoin. We'll see.
It's going to be on all the major exchanges. I mean, I want to know that too. Well, exactly. When is staking come out for PulseX? I got so many people are like just doing stupid things because they're bored.
Put your phone down. Put your computer down. Don't do dumb things when you're bored.
Yeah.
Something else to do. Your future self.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything on it yet. I heard it's a couple weeks away.
2 more weeks. Write that down.
Yeah, 2 more weeks. I mean, hey, that's like the meme of the community now. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. But this time it's actually 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, that'll be exciting. It'll be good to see that put to some good use instead of being null. It's kind of nuts to see what's been going on out there.
Yeah. It's fun. I can't stop going to Dex Screener and then going up here to Pulsechain and just seeing. I mean, it's crazy. Some of the it's like stay the hell away from this. Anything that has a USDC pair, get out. Do not buy it. You're gonna see green, 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 green everywhere. It's all just they're all scams.
It's a bright and shiny object. Don't be the bird to peck at the ball.
Yeah. The only one that I know that I would say is safe is the XBTC and USDC one because there's 600K in there. Well, other than that, I would not touch anything that is not paired with Pulse or PulseX or even, I guess, Hedron or ICOSA. But if you're going down there, stay away. Look at that SHIB. Let's go. This is what we need right here. We need SHIB to pump like crazy. Let's see. What's SHIB's price on ETH? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 883. And we're at 60. All right. So it's like a double up away. No, I guess it's like 5x away. But that's all right. This is what we need to start getting eyes. You start with SHIB, then we go to Uniswap or Chainlink or Aave or any of the communities, and then just start getting eyes, pumping it on Twitter. Look, did you know your SHIB on Pulsechain is now worth 50% your bag on ETH? Wait, what? And people, that's the type of stuff that gets people to take a look. Yeah. What's XBTC? It's just a I don't know if it's a meme coin, but I don't know. Gunther I don't know if it's his coin or if it's someone he knows, but he's behind. Man, I don't even know where it is.
Closet door number 1.
XBTC. Let's see if I can Twitter. I don't know if there's an actual use case to it. Oh yeah, Wolverine. That's what Gunther's thing is. Yeah, XBTC pair with USDC is a scam. It won't let you sell. There you go. See? This guy, I hope he didn't buy some. $600. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I don't know how that's possible because I'm looking at all these sales right here. That happened to me actually yesterday, and I just had to reset the app. I mean, I don't know if that's actually real.
Well, stay diligent, my friends.
Yeah, definitely be careful. But yeah, XBTC. I don't know if there's a use case to it or not, but I know Gunther's behind it, and it's been pumping like crazy. But I missed the boat on this one. I mean, it pumped like crazy. On what is it here? Look at this. The PulseX and Pulsechain pairs are both $10. I mean, they pumped like crazy. I mean, from what they launch at 20 cents, 15 cents. And people are still buying it at $9 like crazy. But be careful out there.
Oh yeah.
It had something to do. No, bro. What Zen is DB Zen. They have Zen Doge. They have Zen Lon. They have Phoenix, and they have X1 coming. You know, I'm in DB Zen. That one is amazing. It's actually awesome. You just it literally prints you Ethereum. It's fantastic. You burn Zen, it gives you DB Zen, and then from there it just prints you ETH every single day, and it's sick. But other than that, I am not touching the other stuff either. Like like all those XBTCs. Nothing. I'm getting the
Well, they were just,
blue
from
chip.
what I understand, they're just protocols to burn Zen, right?
Yeah, like the meme coins, they're just like a bunch of different things that help you or that gets you to burn Zen.
Mhm.
So like right here, what the so look at this. It says it's in Matic. There we go. So I got 0.02 ETH. So like tomorrow I'll collect this. So I did 25 million Zen, which was 10 batches at first, and then I did another 10. And it was like 0.08 ETH total plus the fee. So it was maybe 0.14, and I've gotten back already 0.2. So this is like now 0.22 ETH. So I'm getting to the point where I can buy back all my Zen, and I'm in profit. So this is amazing. But I just don't know what the use case is for the Zen Doge. Like I got some Zenlon when what did I do? I burned some DXN for the Zenlon just to see like how it worked, but I don't see the use case for it, and the price seems to be tanking. Like it's just not going up. So I that's my fear, is that there's no use case for it, and like what do you do with it? Like against DXN, you got to just burn it back. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but it is what it is. You know, the more coins that are out there that burn Zen, the better.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when you have something that's that inflationary. But I can't wait to see actually the one that we got number 26 on Zen on Pulsechain for the launch on here.
Oh, I lost global position 777 on
No
E.
way.
That's like, when that slipped away, I was like, no. I just thought the numbers were cool, but
Yeah, right. 26. So 85 more days. I wonder if it'll make how much money it'll be worth. I'm guessing like $1.
I mean, $1.05, whoop.
Yeah.
Bear market, bottom of the barrel, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know if I guess you do in a sense with the DXN. But like right now, I mean, let's see what the fee is right now to collect. Yeah, it's only $3 actually. That's actually amazing. I'm actually gonna do that right now.
Yeah. Jason.
And collect it because that's cheap as hell. I remember paying like $9 the other day. So like this is great though. Like honestly, I mean, I'm sure some of it went to miners, but you know, it prints me ETH, and then I can take that and buy more Texan and buy more Texan. I'm stacking and quant right now. So everyone's got their own plan. I mean, Zen, Zen is definitely going to be rare as hell. The inflation will chill out in the future for sure. Like it's a long game. You know, it's tough. Like you don't want to, like I say it, like I don't recommend buying Zen, but at the same time, it's like just bite the bullet and do it and just mint the Zen NFTs if you want. And join the farms, have mess with Zen and ETH. Yeah, it's super expensive, bro. That it really is. It's too much. That's why everything on here on Pulsechain is great. You can come in now, you can do Zen NFTs, everything. Like I would definitely do that. Like if you have Zen on here, mint the Zen NFTs. Like they are super profitable. Like the smartest people I know are minting the hell out of these NFTs. So if they're doing that, I'm telling you, it's where it's at. You just don't listen to the fun on Twitter. Like Twitter is like the lowest IQ place you could possibly go for like crypto alpha. Like it's 100% like Rags' worst beta. Like when he's drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Sorry, to make me laugh. I was like, oh, it has all the flavor of a flat beer in there.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot to get a Pabst Blue Ribbon out for the show for the spawn. We got sponsored by Pabst, so definitely proud. Got to drink one now every stream.
Pour one out for depression and dirty shoelaces.
Yeah,
Feels so good when it hits the lips.
it does.
Oh man.
Man, come on. Let's go. People are sleeping right now. They didn't realize the debt ceiling issue has been resolved. Everyone's on vacation. Notice they do that like in the middle of Memorial Day weekend. Oh yeah, we resolved the debt ceiling Saturday night at 10 o'clock.
Oh, man, what did we just talk about the other day where they had and it was a major one too. This is awesome that it's like out of my mind, but they had an emergency meeting on Christmas Eve, and all of a sudden, like, oh, a whole entire monetary policy was changed. Like,
Yeah.
good morning, happy birthday, baby Jesus. Just so you know, America, the future's changing quite a bit. Jeez.
Yeah. It's crazy the stuff that happened back then. Like nobody even knew it was happening.
Don't
like
forget your hot dogs. Nobody even knows these things are happening, and they're happening behind closed doors. They're holding emergency Fed meetings on a Sunday. I mean, what they just did that in January.
Wow. All right, we're at $23 today in LP. Look at that. So
F that.
I think this was at it's down like 1 million PulseX and up like 340,000 pulse or something. But it doesn't matter. It's going to fluctuate back and forth. You can't look at it like that. Gotta just stack every day. $20 a day times 30 days in a month. I mean, it's $600. I mean, that will definitely buy back the impermanent loss. And I think as long as it stays above like 25%, you'll be good. I mean, I don't see the price swinging that hard from pulse to pulse. That 2.41. I mean, in this past week, we were 20.04 was the low. So I think we'll stay between this like 2.2 to 3.2, and we should be fine. It's at most 30%, and then we'll be earning at least around there. Worst case scenario in the pools. So it's just fun for us degens constantly just be looking at numbers and like just doing transactions, making it feel like you're doing something, just like scratching that itch, baby.
Scratch that itch in the appropriate ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's always fun. I'm so glad that we're finally able to play in our own pools. We won't let too many people pee in there, right?
Yeah, hopefully not. Well, I like that they have this wrap Bitcoin pool though. We at least start pulling some of that Bitcoin liquidity over here. I mean, it's number one. It's where the big boys are at. So we need to start getting eyeballs.
I like your idea of getting out there and letting people in the SHIB community know that they have copies over here on Pulsechain, getting some of that attention out there. It only takes like a hashtag and a tweet. And, there's 12 people watching right now. If all 12 of us hopped on Twitter, that could stimulate some algorithm right there. So
for sure. Yes, it is great. It's awesome that you can just do anything. But this is the future. Like with all the staked ETH, with like Lido and Rocket Pools, and they're a lot of money is going in there, which is awesome. Even frac shares too. That's what we want to see is money flow into the liquid staking into off the exchanges and into real DeFi, and that will find Pulse, it'll find Hex, it'll find Uniswap, it'll find the decentralized exchanges, and that'll help catapult us into the next bull run, hopefully here in the next 6 months or so.
Yeah, well, think about all the projects were around, like 4 years ago, before the last. How many projects fell off before the last halving? How many of them just completely disappear in the bear market and then they're gone? And then the ones that stay around build bigger and stronger. Those are the ones that we want to pull over, come on over to play on Pulsechain and keep it alive that way. But I mean, so many of them are going to keep falling out. You can only filter for so long when you're looking for a good product. And if you have a good product that's out there in the market, it does have fit. There is a utility for it. There is a use case for it. I mean, it will shine on its own. It's just a matter of time. I mean, when everything else when it looks like nobody wants it until the price goes up, and then everybody's going to want in on it. And then it's going to be, oh man, I wish I'd thrown $20 a week at it for, the next 10 weeks or whatever it is, so that you have a little bit of a plan. I mean, these are such early days. People are going to look for quality. They're going to look for, like Lido, Rocket Pool. We're seeing all these staking protocols on ETH. People are going to look for a different kind of staking protocol. And where are they going to turn to? They're going to see they're going to look for a community that is solid. I mean, sure, there's some interbickering, but at the same time, when the community shows up, this is a bear market, guys. We seem like we're in this microcosm, but people don't even know about Pulsechain yet. And there's so much reach to be done when it does happen. People are going to look at protocols like Lido and Rocket Pool, and they're going to look at Hex and be like, okay, T-shares, that kind of seems like it's just going to start clicking in, and it's going to start making sense. And that's the time when you sit back and be like, well, thank you for coming to play. But for now is the time to hold on tight. We're headed down a double diamond, man. Pie your skis so you can slow down a little bit. Don't jump too hard. We have a lot, this early days, we have so many years to play in this ecosystem, and you're not going to want to blow your load so early, I guess,
Yeah, Bulbies, yeah, bro. It's actually great when Pulse is actually dumping. That's perfect. That way you'll stack your Pulse bag. That'll work out great for you. I mean, right now for the LP, if you're in the ETH sides for the Rat Pulse or PulseX, yeah, you're making out great. But honestly, I just don't like being outside of the Pulse and PulseX. I'd rather just put, everyone's got their own strategy though. Honestly, the APYs are so juicy. If you got time to look at it and stay on it, yeah, you got to do it right now. Well, it's at 800%. I mean, this is not going to last. I mean, who knows? It could last a couple more months because it's just it's just low right now. But for sure, 6 months down the road from now, there's no way that these are anywhere close. I mean, honestly, if you don't know where to go to saucerswap.finance and oh shit, I'm in the wrong browser. And where is it? Or Brave. I guess I can't.
Just kidding.
There we go. Go to saucerswap.finance there, and that will it's like dog's going crazy over here. It'll show you all the pools on here. And this launch, they did exactly a 3x, just like PulseX. The charts are super close, similar to each other. And oops, where is it? Farm. Here we go. And go to the farms and just look at this. They're 12, 27, 27, up to 40%. And this is where PulseX's chart or pools will settle. So I would definitely go here and look at these. This is the same thing. It's just on Hedera. It's their decks over there. And yeah, it's going to be very close.
Yeah, that AP, what did the APYs are on that? I was like,
oh, so yeah, you can't see them. They're 12 to 30%.
Yeah.
The main pool of HBAR sauce. That's what I would do. That's what I did. Maybe it's at 30%. And but they're small. And that's the thing though, it was only $3 million in those pools.
Yeah.
And I mean, you look at these pools, there's a lot more in there. 21, there's 7 times the amount of liquidity. So I don't know. Maybe they won't come down, but I just don't see them staying up that high. But it is Greg the Duck and Richard Hart, so put your trust in them, and you can't go wrong.
Put your trust in yourself and your good decision making. Then you can't go wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is so true. So get it while the getting's good.
You know it.
All right, that's all we got for tonight.
That's right. That is all we had for tonight. I hope everyone has a really enjoyable weekend and get out there and crush it. We know that Doge is going to moon on Monday on Pulsechain, so tweet that out.
Yeah.
Shib. Woo. Just kidding.
Yeah. Hashtag pump shib on Pulse.
Hashtag pump shib.
All right, guys. We will see you see you Monday, I believe.
All right, guys.
Monday's a holiday.
Monday is a holiday. We have some fun planned on Monday, but Tuesday morning will definitely be shiny and ready. New.
Yeah. What actually Tangent's tweet about Rabby wallet? No, but we'll go do that real quick. What is that? A new wallet that's coming out?
Yes, that's right, Jack. We are out of control. Out of control. We headed to the farm in the morning. We got baby plants to put in the ground.
I don't. Sid Top, I don't know what you're talking about.
Rabby.
He tweets too much to be able to identify one tweet. Way too much for me. I can't handle more than like 3 in a day. I mean, this is like a lot of tweet. Yeah,
that's some serious dedication.
Yeah, that's why he's got a lot of followers. I don't. Supporting Rabby wallets. Oh, they're supporting Pulsechain.
Sweet.
Well, everyone's going to. Well, in the future, they're going to have to. Like, they have no choice. It's like Matic right now. Are you going to support Matic? You don't have a chance. And Pulsechain, I mean, we're a top 3 blockchain right now. Like, if you don't build out, you're going to have a problem. And you don't want to be on the Hexican's bad side. With Johnny Chaos after you and K for K.
No, we have a kick-ass community, and we'll keep it that way for sure.
Yeah, we do. All right, Tin Top. We're out of here. We've been going for 50 minutes now. You catch
Good night, everyone.
Play. We're going to bed here in the United States. You Aussies, sun's probably coming out over there already, or it is out already. Yeah, it's 11:30. All right,
guys.
We're out of here.
Sweet dreams.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools